Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's post-ave shop time? Post-op shave time. I've had my varicose veins stripped from my left leg. Apparently there was a shit ton of them, they were massive, and I've lost a bit of weight in my leg. I can already see a difference in my leg. Now I do have a photograph of before, well probably the week before I had the operation, and I'll have a photograph afterwards, which won't be in this video. I'll do it once it's all healed. Someone's just turned the big aircon on. So yeah, I'm still hobbling along. Just get one too fucking strong. There we go. Fucking hell. Dries all my ladder out this aircon. It's a freaking nightmare. Anyway, so yeah, all done. I'm in the recovery process. I am still on quite strong painkillers and they are knocking me for 6, so I am a bit, as you can see, I'm not sleeping very well. And I'm generally pretty high. And as per usual, as I had my kidney stones, I haven't had a shit in 5 days, so there you go. Just thought I'd share that with you since Wednesday morning. It's now Sunday afternoon, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. It'll be like shitting out a baby. Anyway, let's get to the shave. So the soap for today is this Tobacco. Now this was a gift along with a shave soap stick, another tobacco one, and also a shaving soap bar, which and I tried lathering with the shaving soap bar and it was absolutely rubbish, but it does make a lovely bar soap in the shower, so that's for sure. Now I've got that soaking at the moment. I've got a bit of water soaking on there. I'm not going to put it on my head, I'm just going to pour it into the sink. I've got about that much water in the sink, so it's about that much, about that deep, and I just use that for lathering, and I'll rinse out the soap tub. Fucking dogs are doing my head and all, they just fucking bark. I know they're just protecting the house. Now this is a no prep shave. I had a shower late last night. My wife redressed all my steri strips and waterproof plasters and things like that, and re-put on a TED stocking. So she did all that for me last night, thankfully. She's a nurse, very good nurse, even though I don't get too much sympathy for her. I can't really say anything bad for her. She's just absolutely superb at what she does and really looks after me. Right, now I'm going to soak my brush for my face shave, so if you are interested in the face shave, there is the brush that will be getting used, because there we go, we'll leave that soaking while I do the head shave. I poured all the excess water out of the soap, so that's what the soap looks like. I'm going to dip my brush in the water, shake out most of the excess and then go straight into the soap. Now this brush is my custom Grey Dog brush. This was made for me by Grey Dog. It's got bloodwood, which is a beautiful sort of real rich red, and spalted oak is the main part of the handle here, from his back garden, from his rear yard. So just a stunning brush. He's made some beautiful brushes. I did actually, I hope you don't mind Grey Dog, I actually gave a couple away as part of a giveaway raffle for an auction, not an auction, a giveaway raffle, whereby all the proceeds went to helping with the bushfires over east. I thought nothing more fitting than using some beautiful woods as the giveaway. I also gave away the Tatara Masamune Nadachi razor as well, as part of that, as a thank you to the people in the shaving community, but also Grey Dog's brushes are amazing. He makes beautiful brushes. I'm a bit gutty that I got rid of them really, but it went to a great cause, and we did end up raising quite a bit of money for such a small shaving Facebook group. The Aussie Wet Shaving Enablement it's called, and it's a great little group. There's not a lot of us, but we're pretty active, and it's the only group I'm actually a member of now, and I mainly went to that one because it is in Australia. Right, I've way overloaded this brush. It might not look like it, but there's way too much soap in there. Given that I'm doing a head shave, I don't need a lot of soap because it's a one pass with touch-ups really. With the leaf razor, which is my go-to head shaving razor now, hands down the best head shaving razor I've ever used, better than all the cartridges I've used. Right, and that is the soap rinsed out. I'll just put that to the side. I love the bowl it's in, I really do. Now the scent on tobacco, it's not for everyone, I can assure you that. It's a very strong tobacco scent, but surprisingly I quite like it. I do have the splash, which I'll be finishing off with the splash today, And the soap I'm using for my face shave actually has a resembling note in it. I don't know what it is, but a resemblance to tobacco. I could almost get away with tobacco aftershave splash with the soap that I'm using for my face shave. But anyway, let's start painting this on. Now this has got a 27mm Omega Professional bore knot in it. And it's a very, very, very good knot. Now, as much as I really enjoy my whip dog bore, my 30mm whip dog, because it makes great lathers, this is my favourite bore brush. Bow knot, not so much the brush, although how stunning is that handle, it does look amazing. And the fact that it came out of Grey Dog's garden I think is awesome. I don't even know Grey Dog's real name, it's amazing, isn't it? I got sent quite a few brushes from him, to be fair. He did send me a handle with this knot in it originally, and it came out. And he felt so bad that he wanted me to send it back, and then he worked on this knot when he got it back and actually broke it in for me. Just an awesome bloke. Just dripping some water in there. To back. Very similar to Mitchell's Wool Fat in its performance and post shave and everything. Some people did ask me whether it was very similar to fine accoutrements. I don't think it is, to be honest. I find there's a far superior shave performance wise to fine accoutrements, but that's just me, and the ingredients are different as well. Just adding more water as I go. What?
Wait. Can you open the door, please?
I'm having a shave, mate.
Just open it.
No, where have you been?
Ice cream truck.
It's an ice cream van, not an ice cream truck. Kids have got two big Mr. Whippies. I don't even know whether you can call that anymore because it's probably racist in some country. The world's gone mad, I tell you. Look at this ladder, look how good it is. Honestly, it's phenomenal. Now, it's not as old a formula, I believe, as Mitchell's Wool Fat, but it's been around since, well, tobacco's been around since 1959, so it's definitely not as old as Mitchell's Wool Fat, but 1959, it's had a good crack, still going strong. They are releasing sort of newer scents of tobacco as well. I can't remember the name of them, but look at that. What a phenomenal ladder. Now, the leaf razor is what I'm using again today, as I spoke about earlier. I've got 3 blades in it. I've got the feather blades in it that I've had in it. This will be the 3rd shave on these feather blades, so let's just see how it goes, straight against the grain. Bearing in mind, as I've said several times, I get generally 1 use out of a feather blade. The next use is just terrible. It's just blunt, tuggy, an absolute mess. First shave is generally pretty good. Look at that. I love how this razor holds the lather, but that lather is absolutely exceptional. We're talking about mass produced soap here now, it's not, just rinses out crystal clear. It's not an artisan soap by any means. Now, for those of you out there that have pulled the trigger on this razor as a result of watching me use it, I hope it works for you, because honestly, it's the best razor I've used on my head. Now, if you do come to your ears and you've been struggling with it because it is chunky, you can't get into little fine areas with it. I find with a dry hand, pull your ear down till it's pretty much almost flat, as you can see, and then just gently get in there with the razor. And it just works an absolute charm. So this is against the grain. I've got shaved on Wednesday, so it'll be 5 days growth. 5 days growth, third use feather blades. It'll be interesting to see how close it is after this first pass. That aircon's definitely playing a part in drying the soap out, though. I am feeling like it's affecting the residual slickness, which it does, because it dries it up on your skin so quickly. Sink is full of hair. Right, first pass done, nice and easy. I'm going to lather up again today in the head. I don't think I'll need it, I think the residual slickness will be fine, but because of this aircon, I just want to make sure I've got soap on me, just to give me that extra protection that I may need. So this again, let's have a feel. Oh. Actually, do you know what, there's no real point in lathering up, because there's not enough hair to warrant a full head lather. It would just be lathering for the sake of it. Let's just use this residual slickness to finish off. I mean, look at that. It's just excellent soap. I can't really say anything bad about it. The only downside to it really is the scent, which doesn't set my world on fire. It's bearable for me now. I can get by smelling it and go, yeah, it smells alright. See, the aircon's starting to dry the lather on my head now. The residual slickness is starting to sort of disappear. I can actually hear the ice cream van outside. A long time since I've been in an ice cream van. A long, long time. Wow. Well, if you haven't realised how much I enjoy using this razor, and you haven't realised how good it is just from watching me shave with it. I mean, that's BBS. I'm just going to have a bit of a feel. Post shave. The slickness is incredible. I've not really applied any lather and it's still really slick. Right, let's rinse this off. Just cleaned the mirror and got it covered in soap. Dirty lather. And there we have it. I'm just going to rinse this brush out, because I'm using a different brush for the face shave, as you already know. Just such a good brush. But we'll talk about that in a minute. My face drugs are just kicking in now, holy shit. It's the only reason I'm able to stand for so long, really, to be honest with you. But I've got to stand for at least 10 minutes every hour. Well, it's healing and while all the cuts are healing. I think I've got around about 20 incisions on my leg. The biggest varicose vein that was taken out was 21 millimeters in diameter. So yes, that's a pretty big vein, considering most veins are generally between 3 and 5 millimeters to be healthy. But there we go, BBS, beautiful post shave, really nice post shave. But I am going to finish off now with a little bit of Tobacco Original Après Rinçage aftershave lotion. I love think that's Bakelite, this lid. It feels like a real quality little bottle. It's got a great little stopper. I mean, this is going to burn, but who cares? Or is it? Oh, hardly any burn at all. Well, there you go, that's just testament, ultimate testament to the quality of that soap and that razor. And the scent, it does grow on you. It's not it is an old man's scent, there's no doubt about it, but it grows on you when you use it more and more. It's actually quite nice. And maybe I'm just aging far too quickly. But anyway, the soap was Tabac Original. Comes in this beautiful glass jar. This was sent to me very kindly. I can't even remember who sent me it. That's absolutely terrible. No, I think his name might have been David, but oh shit, I'm sorry mate. I know this is a massive thing to send me. I'm really over the moon with it. Oh, it smells phenomenal. Set that to the side. The brush was my Grey Dog 27mm Omega Boar brush. You can see those tips on there. Now most of these tips have split. It's so soft now to touch, but still got heaps of backbone, which is brilliant. It's got scrub, no scritch or scratch. The handle is beautiful. It's like a keyhole type shape handle. I think it's one of my favourite handle shapes, and I may actually get another brush turned with this handle shape. I just love it. I think it looks amazing. The razor, I can't say anything more about this really. The leaf razor from leafshave.com. This is the mercury finish. I really like it. It's a gunmetal grey. The finishes aren't the most robust of finishes. They don't seem to stick on very well. They're not very well anodised, however it's done. They do come apart and come away, but at the end of the day, it doesn't affect the shave. It just affects the look of the razor. It is a sort of triangular shape, as you can see there. But yeah, just a beautiful razor, and it shaves so smoothly. One pass and touch-ups and a full BBS head shave. Can you really grumble about it? You can't. No, you can't. Anyway, that's me done and dusted. The operation went well. I'm feeling pretty good. Feel pretty drugged up, to be honest. And other than that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.